this is a team that always is one of the best teams. And I think they played like it once again. Expectations high despite the loss of Bogdan Bogdanovic to injury, despite the fact that Vasilije Micic hasn't really been at his best. And maybe he will improve now as we get to the knockout round.
Without a doubt, but I think you can always rely on Nikola Jokic to play through, to be the leader, to be productive. And I think the rest of these guys are ready to step up. They've played on the big stage before, whether it's the World Cup or the Olympics, and they're really motivated for this EuroBasket.
Well, players are now on the court, and that means it's time for the national anthems.
If you are able, we invite you to stand for the national anthem of Finland. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able to please remain standing for the national anthem of Serbia.
Great stuff coming in here to the Arena Riga. Look at that, Lassi Tuovi of Finland. Great coach, shaking hands with the legends, Svetislav Pešić. And Serbia shake hands with Finland. And Nikola Jokic, who will go down already assured in history as one of the greatest players ever. Period.
So much fun to watch. He's so skilled and has such a great feel for the game. But now on the other side, Markkanen. Unbelievable talent, able to carry this team.
Referees for tonight's game, the crew chief from Puerto Rico, Jorge Vasquez, Takaki Kato from Japan on the right, and Luis Castillo from España on the left. And then you get the likes of Nico Murinen, whose father played for this national team back when they were starting this great run back in 2011. What an amazing story that is. Just so many great stories. Fathers, sons, brothers, last men added to the team, like we just watched Artūras Velička save Lithuania basically with MVP performance. But anyway, starting tonight, Finland will be Miro Little, Mikael Jantunen, Elias Valtonen, Lauri Markkanen, and Jacob Grandison, with Sasu Salin, the captain, Kamwa, Madsen, Maxuni, Murinen, Gustafsson, and Seppala coming off the bench. And how about Lauri Markkanen?
25.4 points per game, 8 rebounds. Again, super productive. He's had some giant games in preparation for this EuroBasket. Again, a once-in-a-generation player. And Lassi, he's got a great connection with him. These guys are driving this Finnish national team, Susi Jenga, to great things in the future. They've been such a great organization, such a great national team program for so many years, and it's great to see where they're headed now.
Filip Petrusev, Nikola Jokic, Marko Guduric, and Aleksa Vramovic. That's good to see because he left the last game with an injury. And then Vanja Marinkovic, Vukcevic is back from injury, Dobric, Bicic, Jovic, and also Nikola Milutinov for Serbia. Key player, without a doubt.
Statistically, there's a lot of similarities between these two teams. The one difference is the 2-point field goal percentage around the rim, and that's all the Joker. That's all Nikola Jokic. Again, the big question for this game plan is how does Finland win position and defend Jokic in the post?
Well, you turn the clock back 3 years ago when Lauri Markkanen played for Finland against Croatia in this very stage of the competition and had just his average Lauri Markkanen game, 43 points, 19 of 29 from the floor. He also had 9 rebounds. They're going to need that type of game, it feels like, tonight to hang with this Serbia team, unless some of the other guys really step up and have great games tonight.
So, Jeff, you made the best point to me. Go ahead.
Well, Coach Pezic, Serbia. Go ahead.
In our conversations about this game, you made the best point, I felt, that the difference between these teams, okay, we talk about Jokic in the middle, but the supporting cast of Serbia are really high-level players, experienced players playing in top leagues, and that's just a little different than where the Finland supporting cast is.
Taking nothing away from Finland, but they are going up against one of the giants. We just saw Lassi Tuovi for the long time, the assistant coach of Henrik Detman. He's been now in charge of this national team for several years. They have great coaches in Finland, just like they do in Serbia. They've got great players. Hey, it's 40 minutes. Let's decide this on the court, not in the hype machine. We are underway. Finland, Serbia, round of 16. Here at the FIBA EuroBasket. Finland winning the opening tip. The Susi Jenga, the Wolfpack, wearing the blue. And if Markkanen is going to get it going, he's going to do it immediately. And he had the dunk, but missed it with his left hand. And that does not portend good things for Finland here at the start of the game.
Well, the good thing is they got the matchup they wanted. He got right to the rim. He just didn't finish. But then the let's say the fast break, they push it through Nikola Jokic. Here you see the ball rim out, and they quickly recognized they had a 5-on-4 and the 2-man game with Jovic drawing the foul.
So Nikola Jovic steps up to the line and misses the first. Pezic led Germany to the EuroBasket title in '93, led Yugoslavia to the EuroBasket title in 2001. Obviously Serbia to the world title. Excuse me, Yugoslavia to the world title in 2002 in Indianapolis. So 1-0. Pitcher's duel underway. Grandison finds his way in, then fades and puts it up and in. He's played some good basketball. I watched him go up with a putback dunk, the former Duke Blue Devil.
That was a tough shot. You can see hard to create advantages against the Serbia defense.
Trying to be disruptive out of the perimeter, and here's Jovic from the corner, rims out. Remains to be seen, Abramovich, how effective he is with that injury that he had last time out. Jantanen goes right up, and there's the putback. And yes, folks, this one goes down and one for Markkanen.
He scores in so many ways.
The rim rocker, the crusher.
I think he was a little upset he missed that first finish, so he made sure on this one.
two-handed. 25.4 points, the average, and shooting 87% at the line. So much young talent coming up with Finland as well. This is an exciting national team program to follow. Abramovic to Jokic, and Petrusev goes up and makes a difficult catch. Now he's got nowhere to go, and Markkanen takes it away. We've already seen some things that we're not accustomed to seeing with Serbia, i.e. a lack of execution with that defense, and now Jantunen for three. Mike, I'm not sure there's a better dressed crowd costume-wise than Finland. They have a good time at the games, their fans.
Susiyangi, great tradition. It's a fun national team.
Jovic gets in, puts it up off the glass, and Miro Little fouled. And just the Serbia team just a little bit out of sync here, but give credit to Finland.
Well, you know, one of the challenges for Serbia, they had such a high-level game and fell short with Turkey. How do you bounce back? You know, this game, you have actually more on the line than that matchup.
Grandison denied entry by Guduric. There's Jantunen again. That's another one. Well, maybe Finland have saved their best game for Serbia tonight. It certainly looks like that.
They're off to a great start. Lassie has this team ready.
Jokic. Oh, he's fouled by Miro Little. You remember how Australia, they got on top of Serbia at the Olympics in the quarterfinals and couldn't put them away, and then Serbia won it in overtime? You know, they were leading by, what, 25 points? Serbia came back. They're never out of it, but what a great start for Finland.
And you could see Markkanen, a second defender at the rim, and Little shrinking the floor, digging down on the post. They're really trying to pack that paint on Jokic's post catches.
Jovic back to Petrusev, spins, turns, puts it up and in. Went right at Valtonen on the spin move.
So big and long, tough to deal with. Don't let him get middle. That's where the play starts.
Markkanen fades on the baseline. Just oozes with quality on every shot, every touch.
Jeff, just give him space. Just give him space to work. Look at this. Shot fake, one dribble, step back, fade. Buckets.
Mike, maybe facing Balkan teams is what he needs to get really have great starts. Remember, it was Croatia that he torched the last time in 2022.
Well, he's going to see multiple defensive matchups from the Serbian team.
Jokic says time and turns and dunks it.
And Lassie will look at his team and say, hey, where's the help? There was nobody at the rim. Great finish from the Joker.
And he was not joking around. Jantunen spins and goes up. Oh, misses the layup. Grandison gets the rebound. Markkanen from deep. Another rebound, Valtonen. Now Miro Little gets it up and in. The three-pointer is good. Well, when it's a good layup, a good missed layup, nevertheless good. When you get the rebound and end up getting a three-pointer.
Three's better than two.
16-5. Foul on drive.
Number 18,
Every game today, even as you see Little making the jump shot, you think you know who's going to win. You know who the favorites are, but it has been tough
Well, the traveling teams have gotten off to the better starts. You know, it's not the teams that have been here in Group A. Teams coming in from Group B have gotten off to the good starts.
With the exception of Lithuania.
Yes.
And Jokic gets blocked, and he almost got it back. He did knock it out of the hands of Markkanen, and then is fouled. Watch this. Great defense from Kamwa, who gets the block. And then Jokic just able to dislodge it from Markkanen's hands, and Petrusev gets it and is fouled by Markkanen.
So, Jeff, early in the game, both Jokic and Markkanen have one foul. Let's see which coach targets these guys to see if they can pick that early second foul up and impact their minutes.
And Jokic into the lane too soon, so the ball goes over. It's great. It's great that we have in this game a referee from Japan, Takaki Kato, and Jorge Vasquez from the Americas, from Puerto Rico.
Well, again, they brought in excellent referees, the top 20 here. So congratulations to all those guys for making it to EuroBasket.
That were at including the other groups. And Luis Castillo from Spain, obviously. Leroy Little faces some pressure outside. Here he is. Grandison. This is everything. Jovic out and running. And he's fouled and one.
So the early defensive adjustments for Serbia is to switch 1 through 5. Great outlet pass from Jokic. And Jovic with the deceleration Euro step to finish with the and one.
So Grandison's going to come out and be replaced by Sasu Salin, the all-time leading three-point shooter in the Basketball Champions League, even after not playing last season. Here's some howling.
I think that's fantastic. The Wolfpack, the Sousa Jangi, and just howling in the arena.
Just as long as it's fans and not real wolves. Good defense from Abramovich. Here's Little Markkanen for three, and he banks it in! You can count it, and a foul!
And Jeff Petrusev has to know better. He just puts two hands on Markkanen as he's landing. Look at Markkanen. There's the separation.
Oh, my goodness. Petrusev, what are you thinking about?
That's just an elite player. What do we say? The bank is open on weekends in Riga.
It is, you know, modern day banking. A deposit is made at the Arena Riga.
Markkanen with 8, potentially 9 already.
Well, the Finnish fans are...
You like that big head?
Frenetic. Yes, I do like that. I want to see that with you on it out there. That might distract me too much during the game. Maybe later, not during the game. Free throw is good. Look at that. Is that a real wolf? That's a wolf man.
Oh, well, you said it. The costumes here.
If you can't have fun going to a basketball game, when can you have fun?
That's next level. The Wolfpack.
Who needs to wait for Halloween to dress up? Here's the pass to Abramovich. Oh, yes. Count it. Alexa. And Kamwa turns it over. He thought Sasu was going to come out. Unforced turnover is not what you would want if you're trying to upset one of the top teams in the world. Good defense from Serbia. Abramovich got in, thought he had a layup. Markkanen stops, and it's long. But the rebound to Valtonen's been very active on the glass. got to get up a tough shot from the corner. That was in and out, and good hustle from Sasu Salin, taking it away from Jokic. And now they get it to Lowry, who goes up, stays with it, and finally taps it in. Gets a couple of rebounds to go with it.
We saw Porzingis with the multiple efforts. Now it's Markkanen. Outstanding effort on the offensive glass. Sticking with it.
Here's Jovic. Yes! Number 5.
And Jeff, that was pure.
Inside, Kamwa. In a good spot, just didn't finish. Kamwa played at Tennessee for Rick Barnes. Also finished up at Michigan with his extra year from COVID. I was marking and following up.
Just padding his stats, Jeff.
Gustafsson's checked into the game for the first time. Number 30 for Finland. Jokic, meanwhile, goes to the line. Serbia down 7. Now 6. And that's where you think, well, gosh, Finland haven't been playing that badly. What's happened to their lead? Gets it across midcourt. Gustafsson shaves it, gets it back into Kamwa's hands. Ooh, barely gets it to Little, and he makes the 3. How about that? Well, the supporting cast definitely stepping up tonight for Finland. Butters to Jokic, back out, Dobric rattles out. And if you can limit the Serbians to one shot, you improve your chances, it goes without saying. Which is usually easier said than done. There's Lowry Markkanen trying to go up against Jokic. Get it out of his hands. Oh, and the rushed pass by Gustafsson, and Serbia's strategy pays off.
Jeff, it was the right idea, but really, Jokic got away with that situation because the isolation Markkanen on Jokic in open space at the top of the key.
So favor Markkanen.
Oh yeah, and that's a foul waiting to happen. And again, if one of these stars picks up his second foul, that can impact the rotation, you know, in a meaningful game like this.
So Adam Maxoni checks into the game. So now it's supporting cast plus one starter in Jantunen for Finland. Meanwhile, 4 starters on the court for Serbia. Dobric saves it before it goes out of bounds. Avramovic gets it up and gets it down. How do you stop that?
Hey, Avramovic has a big heart. This guy competes, makes big plays. He's really moving well after the injury in that Turkey game.
Kamwa left open. And Jovic with the rebound. Momentum swinging. Kamwa having to guard. They get to Avramovic again. And there is the putback by Jokic.
And you got to put a body on him, even though you're outsized.
And now a telegraph pass, almost, leads to a turnover. So Markkanen's rest is brief. He comes back into the game. And this is Avramovic, what he can do. Hand in the face. I mean, good defense. In the final minute, Vasa Micic checks into the game.
And again, he's shown some signs of playing better and contributing, coming back from his injury, fitting in with the team, coming off the bench.
Yeah, he was great in the first half against Turkey. Not so much when he came back into the game late. Jantanen for three. Yes! Gives a little bit more confidence back to the Susi Yengi.
And that's that 5-spot shooting with Jokic guarding. That seems to be an opportunity for Finland.
Micic whips it down low to Jovic.
Beautiful pass on the backdoor cut.
Dobric with the foul. That does not lead to free throws. And look at that pass from Micic. The more they get at that, the more he's going to stay on the court. Milutinov, meanwhile, checks into the game. And Jokic goes out for his customary break. It's a usual substitution. 5-second difference with the game clock and shot clock. Oh, Sasser Saline almost falling down. Eden is blocked by Milutinov.
He tried to slow down deceleration. Milutinov was not fooled. He's just so long. Couldn't extend it over.
Get it out of here. From the corner, and Maxoni, Eden slaps it out, and with 6.9 seconds, plenty of time for Serbia to get the ball.
We've seen Serbia run this sideline break on full court end line situations throughout Group A play. You see the box formation, they're going to hit either side and try to hit the inbounder on a full sprint.
Dobric steps back, that's all. Well, Finland led by as many as 11 points. Serbia, though, waking up. Finland lead 28-24 at the end of one.
Looking at the first quarter numbers, we see Finland 6 for 11 from 3. Serbia 5 for 7 from the free throw line. Finland out-rebounding Serbia, as we'll see, 13-7. Points in the paint favor Serbia, 10-4. Again, great start for Finland. Lassi's got to be pleased. That dunk and one really energized the Finland team as Markkanen started to make plays. Jantanen three-point shooting, burying 3 threes in the first quarter. Again, Petrusev attacking the closeout, cutting into the lead, but here's that beautiful isolation from Markkanen. Again, Jokic in the post. Serbia survives the strong start.
Scanning the QR code to get courtside 1891 to watch live streams, extended highlights, and keep up with everything in international basketball. So remember, the winner of this round of 16 game will face the winner of France-Georgia in the quarterfinals. That's why you might see at some point catch a glimpse of coaches of France and Georgia in the house watching tonight's game. Second quarter underway. Serbia with a little bit of momentum. And good help defense from Mikko Murinen, who's checked into the game and has had one of the highlight reel dunks of the competition. Here he is putting it up from deep. You might remember he took off deep in the lane and really threw one down full extension. We also saw that at the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament last year in Valencia, Spain, at La Fonteta.
But Jeff, you see these early quick threes, maybe not by the best three-point shooters, act like they trigger the transition game for Serbia. So those are really dangerous field goal attempts.
Oh, they are being disruptive out on the perimeter. Dobric, bounce pass, knocked away. Good alert play by Markkanen. Oh, Murinen is, remember, just has only played high school ball. He's going to be a college player eventually. There's Markkanen putting it up from deep, trying to get a foul call. Doesn't get one.
Thought he had him in the air, tried to draw the foul. Again, Finland, get back to the shot selection you had early in the game.
And he goes, oh, what a finish from Dobric. Finland's lead cut to 2. Sasu Salin from deep, in and out. Serbia can tie it. Jovic gets it to Milutinov. Oh, he misses the dunk. He didn't take off in quite the right way. He thought he could go up with and jam it with 2 hands. Look at this.
Great drop off from Jovic.
If they win, he's going to get a ribbing from his teammates on that one.
Yeah, there's a great finish from Dobric. He expected a little lift, and he couldn't get off the ground.
Well, Finland hit 6 3-pointers in that first half. Here's a foul called on Jovic.
One thing that we've seen with Sasu Salin is he's an excellent screener. A lot of times when you set a good screen, you get yourself open, and as a great shooter, he sets great back screens. There, Jovic just plows him over. But again, giving up his body on that screen, Sasu Salin.
Well, Sasu has gone out of the game and been replaced by Grandison. Markkanen, tough shot, gets it off, and it's Micic with the rebound. Again, Serbia with a chance to tie it or take the lead. Micic steps back, passes, Dobric. Good tap out by Milutinov. Jovic, that's off the rim, and Markkanen goes up for the rebound. And it's going to be Serbia basketball because Dobric doesn't give up on it.
Again, Markkanen looked like he made a great rebound in traffic, but the pressure on the rebound knocks the ball off of his leg. Good multiple effort from Dobric.
Tom was going to check in for Markkanen for just a second. And what he's being asked to do is, listen, there's a distinct advantage for Serbia right now with Milutinov being guarded by Kamwa, just in terms of sheer size, and Jantanen trying to stick with Jokic. And the handoff and the finish, and Serbia with a chance to take the lead in the most unlikely of heroes. Dobric is the man that's wreaking havoc.
Just a great give and go from the sideline here. Right back to the inbounder. Take a look, the screen, Jovic drops it off. Again, Jovic, Stefan Jovic and Dobric continually show their value to the Serbian national team.
So Serbia have battled all the way back from 11 points down, and to tie it and to add insult, Finland do not box out Jokic on the missed free throw, and he gets the putback. to put Serbia up by 2, a 4-point trip down the floor.
Just overpowers them, but again, put a second body there to pinch on the free throw.
Ei mä pitää vaan tippailla omille. Tää on nyt se challenge. Jos pääsee, niin aina kaikki 2 ripaa. Jovitsi ja Dobritsi, missä on kaikki heitot. Erittäin hyvää tekemistä. Hei, kun on 2 flippiä, soitat Ollista. Edon, get the ball, they deny it. Here, last second flip, and Mika will go for alley-oop. Jake will cut, Olli will be ready for shoot in the corner.
Well, you almost know this moment's coming, even if you go up big on Serbia, because they find their way into the game and they just turn it up.
They make so many good decisions, play after play. You know, it's just they read the game so well, they cooperate so well on the floor. But 6-0 to start this quarter and 7 rebounds to 1.
Jovic out of the game, he's got 9 points. Adam Maxani, Kamwa, Eden Maxani, well, the bank wasn't open for him, and now a chance to go quickly. Great effort by Granderson.
Again,
Otherwise,
Jeff, these long threes create transition opportunities for Serbia. If you're not hitting them, you know, they've got to make sure you're not just only shooting 3-point attempts. Finland has 14 threes, 14 twos in the early going. They hit so many in the first quarter, they're like, hey, we're hot. Continue to attack the rim.
Micic changes directions, gets it to Dobric, and he has a heat check. Kamwa to Jantanen. Will they drive or will they put up to 3? Kamwa for 3. It's good. Well, Sasser Salane barking support or howling support from the bench. That was a confident shot. Here is Micic. Answers for Serbia. That's what they did against Turkey the other night. Just back and forth they went. Maxani. Now Granderson. This is it badly. Micic, no entry. Well, doesn't give up. Misses a shot. Jokic keeps it alive, but now Maxani gets it. Look out! Murden! You knew that was coming. And he doesn't want to start anything with Jovic. We know he's bold and he's brave, but do not poke the bear, so to speak. Look at this. Oh my goodness. The length is there.
That's on the runway. Takeoff, two-hand dunk. He's had some highlight slams for the Sousa Yankees.
.33 apiece. Now Jokic, will the help come? That's the question. It does. It leaves Jovic open. He doesn't make it, but there. Oh, and that's going to be possibly unsportsmanlike. Wow, I thought he pulled him down. They might go review this. It looks like he yanks him down by the shoulder. Maybe not. No, he was reaching over, and it looked like maybe he was, but he wasn't. Markkanen back in. 33 apiece. What a day of round of 16 action at the Arena Riga. Miro Little back in. Switch, Jovic gets out the alley-oop to Milutinov.
The no look, he looked at Joker and dropped it off to Milutinov.
And now the steal by Jovic. Here come the Serbians. And they get it to Milutinov, and it was one pass too many. He tried to get it to Jokic, but look at this. Oh my.
Beautiful.
Serbia back up by 2. Miro. He gets it inside, and Kamo was going for the alley-oop. And they don't pull that off. And now they've got numbers behind the back pass. Jokic loses it out of bounds. Or no, it doesn't. Finland get it, and now it opens up for them. And wait a minute. Has a foul been called or a technical?
Technical foul behind the play.
But that stops the break for Finland. So foul, technical foul called on the great one, Jokic. Let's just go ahead and call him that. Got the behind the back. Oh, probably got hit on the arm.
You see why he's upset. But then the technical foul actually stops the break.
Yeah, I think Finland probably would have got a dunk or a layup. And Jokic, perhaps quite rightly, agitated, but you can't react like that. And Markkanen goes to the line.
So that's 2 fouls now on Jokic.
.44 to go in the second quarter.
And Jokic now guarding Valtonen, cross-matched.
Valtonen misses, great rebound, and the hold called on Jovic. So that's his second, Nikola Jovic. Pacing up and down the sidelines. Here's Markkanen. Yes! Lauri Markkanen. That was a long 2. And Jokic, just such a soft touch. Puts Serbia back in front. Miro on the break. Granderson kept it alive, tried to get it to Markkanen, and Miro comes up, and Miro Little fouls.
Number 1, Miro Little, second personal foul, substitution for Serbia.
So again, if you're Finland and you have this matchup, as you see Jokic finishing through contact with touch, if you have Jokic matched up on a perimeter player, you've got to think about setting guard-to-guard screens to get Markkanen in that matchup against Jokic. And then you would have Jokic with 3 fouls.
Oh, Micic falls down but gets it to Jovic. Oh, he throws it away. And Miro Little, they can't stop him. He's going in for the dunk. You thought for a second there Vramovic might foul, but he didn't want to commit the unsportsmanlike. And true to form, these round of 16 games proving to be very difficult propositions for the favorites.
And Jovic did not see Little run the passing lane. Here's the breakaway dunk.
Little's been good.
The skip would have been wide open.
8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal for Little.
Da vidimo da li može nešto. Ne može. Ti si otišao već. Ti si otišao gore. Pasa dole. Okej? Paso, sačekaj ga malo. Sačekaj ga malo. Da vidimo tu.
I should say that is 2 steals for Miro Little, and Mike, it's you know, it felt like Serbia were about ready to lower the boom on Finland, and they have come back swinging.
Yeah, Finland is a real team. They've got a great team culture. Markkanen, 14 points in the first half. Again, always answering the call. Just so skilled and scores in so many ways. The game comes so easy for him.
Well, we talked about the supporting cast for Finland, and so far it has delivered. Kramovic. And a foul called on Kamwa. Third foul. So he has to leave. Jantunen will come back into the game.
So while you lose the athleticism and the defensive effort, while Kamwa has the third foul, now you have Jantunen's three-point shooting. Let's see if they switch the matchup with Jokic defensively and put him back on the stretch 5 for Finland.
Just looks so good taking those free throws, didn't he? Serbia back on top.
So Jokic stays on Valtonen.
So he's on Jantunen now, and Jantunen able to get past him and puts it up and in. A difficult reverse layup. Finland back in front. Sasu trying to stick with Micic. And Jantunen called for a hold now on Jokic.
Well, they're trying to defend Jokic every inch of the floor. They're being physical and bodying up his cuts.
Good call. Jokic has made all 4 of his free throw attempts tonight. Oh, heat check at the line for Nikola Jokic.
Could that have been those wolf calls?
I don't know if he's ever missed 2 in a row. Could have been the wolf calls. We're knotted at 40. The last round of 16, game of the day.
There it is, the switch.
Markkanen. And Miro Little fouled as he drives in, so he's going through the line. I guess meanwhile, these guys, as you see, Dobric's coming back in. That usually spells trouble. He just makes all sorts of plays out there for Serbia. Mike, Turkey played earlier today at 12 o'clock. The coach didn't like playing so early. He made that abundantly clear. But to be fair, they've been resting ever since.
Just, you know, a lot of things are your perspective, Jeff, and how you look at things.
Is the glass half full or half empty?
You strike me as a half full guy, Jeff.
I am. Those guys, I'm not so sure. Salome, not sure what that means. Nice touch from Miro Little. You'd have to be a half full fan to wear that get up. Very happy. Finland back up now. Jovic puts Serbia back up. They are relentless. 5 of 13 now from deep, Serbia. Valtonen gets to Markkanen. Jokic switches onto him. Markkanen steps back behind the line. Remember, they've been fouling and putting Jokic on the line. There he is. And great defense by Markkanen, the steal. And well read by Dobric. That same Dobric that is just such a menace. Micic from a long way out. That's good. Serbia now with their biggest lead of the game, 4 points, and it comes with 1:15 to go in the first half.
Micic stepping up for his team here. He's open. He buries the big three. Great timeout from Lassie.
Great player, hasn't been at his best yet. Confident enough to take that three. You'd have to be confident. Let's listen to Lassie.
Hei! Toi on mun heitto. Tohon ei hävitä, vaan ripat noista. Seuraava sama. Hei. Kattokaa. Niin, se on vähän sitä Xää vastaan. Sun pitää ehkä vähän olla valmiimpaa siihen. Jätä sitä nurkkaa. Saa Suve yrittää nurkkaa. Ota sitä vähän pois. Hei. Pelataan Onko?
Saa sen selkeä taakse.
That was a big shot from Jovic because Finland had just gone up by 2, and now this three, their 6th three-pointer of the game, and that one was made in the next county, or from the next county. Jokic, meanwhile, catching a breather. 13 points, 4 rebounds. Vanja Marinkovic has said something that...
He said, hey, remember, they're putting a second defender right at the rim when you're posting up. So when he tried to skip it, he threw it right through that airspace where the second defender was. Markkanen got the steal.
Dangerous pass with Jovic so close. Miro over to Murinen. And Serbia get a stop.
2-for-1 opportunity here.
Look at the Serbia fans bouncing. Guduric, and great defense from Little. Look at it. Look at Finland get after it. They come up with a basketball. And And again, Dobric getting stuck in and catching, it appears, some type of, some piece of body in the face.
What a wonderful scramble. Guys hustling, trying to get control. Look at the dives in there.
And good call. I mean, just those little exaggerated movements to kind of lean in. So 3 fouls, that is a huge call because it sends Little to the bench. But that's what Dobric does. He makes plays.
Again, reading the game, taking advantage of the situations the game gives you, drawing the charge. Timeout, Coach Pesic.
Ti si četvorka. On izbacuje loptu. 4, ti si 4. Okej, evo ga Marko. Sve isto. Odigramo. Dajte njemu loptu. I odigrajte low post. Ti budi.
Spreman 45 na vama.
Ti si ovdje. On krene. Krene odavde. Ti mu daš.
And all together.
Foul trouble becoming now evident. Petrusev has 3 for Serbia, but now Little and Kamwa each have 3 fouls for Finland. And that one really hurts because it not only got possession back for Serbia, but it happened with 29.7 seconds to go in the first half.
Jokic back in. They run their end line play.
Turnaround for Jokic. Oh my goodness.
Amazing touch.
Janssen gets it to Markkanen. He's going in. And free throws for Lauri Markkanen. Even so, 4.7 seconds left.
But you love Jovic for this, to dive, to go in there, give up his body, try to draw the charge. Again, you can see him moving. That makes a player think twice about going to look at this.
Coming into the game for the first time, number 20, Alexander Madsen.
Madsen checks in for the first time. Alexander Madsen. Of course, he knows Riga. He's been playing basketball here for 5th. $15 points for Lauri. Make it 16.
Jeff.
Now Fountain will come in.
Jokic and Markkanen, such beautiful shooting touch. Who wins a shooting game, a shooting contest between them?
Oh, look at this. Avramovic gets it up to Jokic, goes out of bounds. That means Finland are going to be able to inbound the basketball at the other end, and they've got a chance to score. What a...
He overthrew the tight end down the middle. Incomplete.
Incomplete and out of bounds.
That's like a 4th down play in American football. Turn it over.
Are you surprised they're not putting Markkanen back into this?
Yes, and I'm surprised they don't get Jokic out.
All right, they're trying to call a play. Oh, Guduric holding Sasu Salim, but it's not noticed. And Maxoni, he got a good look in the end. The ball slipped away, but Guduric is absolutely wrapped up on Sasu Salim, but nobody saw it. 48-44, Serbia on top of Finland at halftime.
Hard-fought first half. Again, the efficiency from beyond the arc, 6 for 14 from Serbia. The rebounding advantage, 19-18, but it's points in the paint, 20-10 for Serbia. Again, both teams battling bench points as well, 12-5 favoring Serbia. Both superstars living up to expectations, leading their team. Both teams making runs in the first half. As we say, Jokic, 15 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, some beautiful plays. And then Lauri Markkanen, 16, 3, and 1. Energizing and 1 dunk to start. 4-point play with a bank. Both guys stepping up. Finland with a strong start in the first quarter, but it was all Serbia to start the second. A beautiful give and go from the sideline. The bench players, Stefan Jovic, Dobric. Again, the front court three-point shooting for Finland is always an option against the two bigs, Milutinov and Jokic. But how about Micic? Great passing, shooting. This is the best we've seen him. Let's see if he can put two halves together.
How about Murinen with the dunk?
Wow, what an athlete.
Something tells me that'll be in the social media. That's ill-advised. Don't poke the bear. Great pass, alley-oop. Milutinov looked one way, passed the other. This was a great steal from Miro Little. And dunk. That one hurt.
From the Nike swoosh, he swished it. I like this one.
This one hurt as well. You're guarded by Markkanen, and still you hit a fadeaway baseline jumper from just inside the arc. It is 48-44 Serbia on top of Finland at halftime.
Education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they'd do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
Doncic. Has contact. Luka Magic counted, and he's going to the free throw line.
Spain pick and roll action with a back screen in the middle.
And alley-oop pass in Keita.
Great job from Coach Combs there.
Larkin has played a team-high 32 minutes. And going up and dunking on Osmani. And Serbia back in front. And look at Jangan just take over. This is my world.
Matsuni has it, Markkanen on that curl, he throws it down. Oh, you could see the script just being written as he turned the corner. Yes! Tackle from the inbound play.
Giannis just throwing defenders out of the way.
Oh, wow! Kvaratskhelia! Talk about smashing plates! He's smashing the rock on his opponent's head.
Hazer just hit a three. Now he's gonna go in for the dunk! And he's gonna have a nice long look at Porzingis.
Where did that come from?
Sashu Sali looks long. He's all right. Oh! super pass. Threw it down.
Justa blocks away. Ball moving forward. Lazic to the rim. Oh! Can you believe it? Lazic with laser vision has eyes only on the opponent and absolutely stuffs it right on top of him.
That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Lauri Markkanen, 16 points, 4 of 9, inside the arc, 1 of 5 from deep. And listen, the intensity and the effort is always there. He has the additional responsibility of playing even above his ability, I think, when he comes out against all these great teams, and he takes it on.
He scores in so many ways. When he has hot shooting nights from 3, that's where he goes for 40. But he's leading the charge right now, emotionally and production-wise. Here's his only 3-point make. He turned it into a 4-point play with the bank. Again, he's made some plays that have sparked the Susajangi. He's so much fun to watch play. Look at this, just pops at his size and length. So much touch.
Look at where he's scoring. He's got a few misses.
Yeah, you know, you'd like to see a couple more green dots on there, but you love the fact he's aggressive. You love the fact he's working to make plays. And on this side, again, no surprise, Nikola Jokic as the game's leading scorer for Serbia.
Yeah, he is quite simply amazing.
Points in the paint. Here was the defensive breakdown. They were late to put the second defender at the rim. And again, can Serbia manipulate the low man to put a guard down there? Here's the great finish through contact with touch. And this is the beautiful turnaround. You're gonna double me? Double this. Turnaround, fade away from the deep corner. Again, 5 for 6. Look at the efficiency, Jeff. Fantastic. He's 5 for 6 from the floor and 5 for 6 from the foul line. You know, when you look at these numbers, if you're Serbia, you're really happy about 57% from the floor, 43% from 3. But the one number that jumps out at you, the 10 offensive rebounds for Finland. They've got to do a better job blocking out, controlling those defensive boards, giving up those second chance opportunities. Second chance points, 7 allowed by Serbia for Finland.
Well, just a Herculean task for any team to overcome Serbia at this stage of the competition in the knockout. Remember, this is the country that came within seconds, really, of making it to the Olympic gold medal game, only denied by Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron James. I mean, okay, granted, there's no Bogdan Bogdanovic in this team because he got injured earlier in the tournament. But you're talking about about as elite as they come in international basketball, and you see it every time. It feels like they go down the court with their execution, with everything else. It is just a huge task, even if somehow you manage to get out and open up an 11-point lead against Serbia, as Finland did, you know they're going to come back.
Well, for players around the world, watch the Serbian players, how they read the game, how they execute, what they're doing at their position, and coaches look at how this team plays with their efficiency. They read the game so well. They make high percentage decisions, and of course the elite skill. But again, I go back to your point in our conversation, Jeff.
Bench.
It's not just about Jokic. Yeah. Their supporting cast are high-level experienced players, and that's the separator.
Dobric, for example.
Jovic, Dobric, these guys, look at the impact they have when they come in the game.
Yep, they do it.
Impressive.
They don't get the hype, but they should, because they play Serbian basketball, and really that's the only thing you need to say.
But it's like if you say to your team, hey, play hard, play smart, play together. I mean, that's what Serbia's doing. They're playing hard every possession, great ball pressure, great effort, playing smart, reading the game, making high percentage decisions, making the right play over and over, and then playing together, figuring out how we're going to attack. We're going to play through, Jokic. We're going to execute in this situation. And this is what makes them so much fun to watch and so hard to beat.
That said, Mike, Finland have been building something special for the last, really 2 decades, but especially a decade and a half. Look at Ergin Ataman here. Well, he would have rather been playing at this time, I guess.
Is he scouting or is he surfing the internet?
I don't know. I thought he would have been back home putting his feet up, resting. But the reality is with Finland, they got something special as well. But there's special, and then there's being special enough to beat one of the Dojans, one of the great teams of international basketball.
Miro. Jake comes out. Elias, Mikke, you don't go back to high low. You run here. Elias screens Jokic. So Jake, you dribble all the way, and we target it here. You need to set the running screen on your own on the mid block. Lowry pop. Miro cuts, Jake drives here, and we screen Mikke out.
And you know that this is a knockout round, so one of the teams after the 20 minutes will be...
Mike, I noticed you looking at your phone earlier. You obviously have the FIBA EuroBasket app, something that you look at regularly, and you're able to catch up with all these guys.
Where do I get all my great information to talk about these teams?
Well, you certainly don't get it talking to me. If you scan the QR code, though, you can get the FIBA EuroBasket app in your smartphone. And it's not just the data, the fixtures, the results, the stats, the videos. You also get, all the great news and information. Do you remember Grandison when he played at Duke?
Yes. Highly recommended the FIBA EuroBasket app. But yes, Duke is a team that is...
Yeah, let's don't talk about them.
Well, I know you're a Carolina guy through and through, so I'm surprised you brought it up. I'm surprised you brought it up.
Second half action underway. Finland attacking the basket to the right now. And Jantanen missing, but Valton with the rebound. Miro Little for 3. And what a tap-in. Talking about the former Blue Devil.
And again, Jeff, 2 offensive rebounds allowed, now 12 for the game. Serbia, maybe one flaw in their game today, weakness in their game, is that blocking out and controlling the defensive boards.
And it looked like Pezic was about to blow a gasket because he was shouting at the guys on the bench. It wasn't even their fault. Here's Jovic. And what can you say?
So we talk about Jokic and Markkanen, but Jovic now with 15 in the game, quietly efficient.
Elias Valtonen. Where can he go? Lowry. Shot clock about to expire, has to put up a difficult shot. And that's why his shooting numbers might not be as good, because he has to take those difficult shots at the end of the shot clock. Guduric fouled.
Well, a lot of times if you're targeting a matchup, again, you see the pass here, paint touch, post reaction three. You've got to make sure you do it with time on the shot clock to create a good shot. And the other part is stay off the sideline with your matchup and try to play in the middle of the floor where you have space to create.
Oh, what a bounce pass to Jokic. And interestingly, he didn't jump trying to, I think, fake out Finland. It ended up making him miss it. Miro Little back outside. Markkanen. Look at Serbia cover. Just extraordinary defense recovery. Grandison puts up a tough shot. This time not able to get it to go. But a new 14 for Finland.
So, Jeff, the adjustment for Serbia here in the third quarter, when Jokic is being targeted, you can see the guards come over and shrink the floor and provide that help. So it may not be the one-on-one with Markkanen, it may be the quick pass for the catch and shoot off of that matchup.
Here a little. Jantunen. And they get an open look for Valtonen. Finland's three-point shooting dropping down to 28%. Meanwhile, Guduric missing. And a push. Is that Jovic? His third foul. Interesting. Nikola Jokic. Thought it was Jovic, but it's Jokic.
Well, he's got to be smart now. 3 fouls can turn into 4 quickly.
Grandison. And his pass. He was under pressure, under duress, making the pass. Is that Serbia wanting to speed him up, or is he speeding up?
Yes, Jeff, that's exactly what I wanted to point out. Like, you know, they pressured him in the backcourt, sped him up, and again, it's about playing at your speed. He got a little too sped up, and his pass was off target, putting Little in a bad position.
Good to see the water polo players in the house for Serbia tonight. Guduric. Back outside, Jovic. Guduric, pump fake, tries to get a foul call. Look at Jokic, even so, and he's fouled.
Great effort here. One of the things about Jokic that you notice is how wide he stays through his pivots, giving him leverage, stability.
Watch, Jantunen is called for the foul here. Yeah, it should have been on Grandison. So they call it on Jantunen. That's his third. I guess they could they challenge that? Is it worth a challenge? Well, it would have been Grandison's third. Take your pick. Look at Rudy Fernandez. Mike, I'm going to tell you right now why we got this. That guy was every bit as important as Pau Gasol was to Spain over that long, successful stretch.
We saw when he was...
Even though Gasol went off against you guys in 2015.
Well, yeah. You know, Rudy Fernandez was a player that had such a great feeling for the game. Even towards the end, he found a way to help his team and contribute and just be a factor. When he'd lost his athleticism, do you remember when he would be in the corner and they would run like some type of horn set and you think there's going to be a pick and roll at the elbow and he would come flying in from the baseline for a lob dunk?
Oh, I remember it all.
Oh.
But what I remember most is his willingness to lay himself out and dive for loose balls, even if it meant that he was going to land on a camera track. sacrificing his body.
Whatever it took.
He was the ultimate champion. Anyway, back to this game. 6-point difference. Miro Little from the corner. Yes, that halves the deficit.
Really good ball movement there. Took the ball one way. Dribble handoff, swing it back to the corner. Miro Little.
Abramovich from downtown, and Grandison with the rebound. Miro Little avoids the foul, gets it to Lowry. He goes up and scores. And now it's a 1-point game.
And just to finish right at the rim with sureness. Serbia trying to take the foul to stop the break. Not called.
Jovic from downtown. That's short. And Serbia missing some shots that we're not accustomed to seeing. Look at the handoff, and Jantanen, and he's fouled! And one. Finland with a chance to go up by 2, and Jovic needs to rein it in. Spectacular little burst for the Susi-Yengi. Look at this. Terrific layoff by Valtonen. And even if Jovic doesn't foul him there, he swiped at the basketball. So the referee sees that. Of course he's going to call the foul. I mean, you're going to understand why he did.
But Jeff, if you're Serbia, the last 2 offensive possessions have been great.
Nova 3. Da probamo odavde. Nikola, da vidimo tu, da ti gurnemo. Vali se ovde. Zbori se za
And this is for the strongest supporters that gives you the chance to win
Mike, we love what we do.
This is a fantastic game. As I said before the timeout, if you're Serbia, you love those last 2 possessions. You got to post touch to Jokic. They doubled. He's so big, he just passes out of the double. You got great post-reaction threes. They missed them, but it was the counter-attack, the transition attack. First Markkanen coast to coast for the layup, and then the great pass and finish. Jantanen, let's see if he can complete the 3-point play.
Jantanen's been pretty quiet today, but suddenly shows us what he's, I mean, it's a quiet 13 in my opinion.
He hit the threes early in the game.
Ooh, front and back and pops out. The going gets tough. And this is on Valtonen.
He just curl Jovic in the post, and as he's sealing, he draws the foul. Finland now on 4 personal fouls for the 3rd quarter.
Guduric started out on the perimeter. It goes right past. Oh, Grandison almost was able to steal it from Guduric, but he fouls him instead. And that is now 14 fouls. Was that 5? Sorry, he's just gone over the, just taking him over the limit. The free throws for Guduric.
Guduric uses his body so well. You can see the reach from Grandison.
4 fouls on Grandison.
That's not Duke defense, Jeff.
El Capitan comes back into the game. Sasu Salin. Guduric sinks the first.
just as when these guys talk to each other, teammates in Finnish or teammates in Serbian, the other team doesn't know what they're saying.
He makes both. Yeah, both teams have that advantage. Here's Markkanen. Oh, great defense by Jokic. Oh, got the hand of Guduric open. That was short.
You see the skip pass, diagonal, creates the 2-on-1. Jokic back to his matchup on Valtonen.
Markkanen catches, spins, gets it to Valtonen. Oh, and Valtonen blocks by the rim. But then Serbia hit it out of bounds. Kamwa comes back into the game. And Yathin is going to sit. It's kind of like attrition.
And Jeff, 14 offensive rebounds now for Finland, keeping them within striking distance in the game.
You saw that Jovic, 15 points in 21 minutes. They throw the lob to Kamwa. Ooh, tries to get it, he does get it to Little. Valtonen for three, another good shot. And thanks to Little, he gets another attempt, and he makes it this time. Positive vibes from Miro Little, getting it back to his teammate.
And again, another offensive rebound, leading to another opportunity.
Jokic chucks it up and misses everything. And the three-point shooting in this quarter for Serbia has not been what we're accustomed to seeing. Finland up. 14 minutes and 20 seconds to go. A long time. Back to Salin. Yes! Sasu Salin!
And you could see it just develop as the drive came to the middle. He relocated. Serbia defenders lost on how do you lose Salin, the great three-point shooter. Bang!
And Markkanen called for a foul on Jokic. The second. No, on Salin instead, excuse me.
One of the things about the Finnish style of play is take a look as the drive happens, Sasu relocates, changes his spot on the floor, improves the passing angle, and this is one of the things that the Finnish coaches do so well. They teach that movement as the dribble moves, you move, relocate, and you just defenders just lose shooters all the time. One of the great traits of Finnish basketball.
But Mr. Reliable at the line, Nikola Jokic, goes to 17 points. Make it 18. Kalma's going to bring it up. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, he gets it. Over to Valtonen. Just pass. Sasu Salin. Markkanen puts it up. That's off. Jokic with the rebound. Feels like Finland not getting the shots necessarily they want. That was tough. And there's the help. Oh, and this time the whistle blows. You can see the reaction from Finland. They thought they'd force the turnover, but Jokic is saying, yeah, that's a great call.
Well, Jokic was not allowed to complete his follow-through because of the contact. That's just like a shot on a release.
Second foul.
He's such a hard player to double because of his size. and his length, he just passes over the top of it, and then he has such a great feeling and court vision. But you got to do something to disrupt him.
Oh. This is the first. Nevertheless, he hears the MVP chants.
And the Wolf howls. After the miss, the Wolf howls got louder because they were like, it worked.
Markkanen gets it to Salim. That's good. Wow. The Nets are on fire.
All it takes is one. When you're a great shooter, that first one got him going. 2 threes in this quarter for the veteran.
Petrusev takes it deep and a little bit out of control. Sasu, Sasu, underrated for his defense. Markkanen has it knocked out of his hands by Jovic, but a foul. And he gets the stare down. That was beautiful there. Even the Greek fans are loving it. Look at that. It even came out tonight.
Lassie going back to his bench here to finish the quarter. 5-point lead with the ball.
Well, they got to get the execution. Markkanen looks like he didn't want to come out. Here's Sasu. And Gustafsson with the foul. And that's going to put Serbia on the line. And that's the problem when you get over the limit. Serbia doing a lot of damage at the line. 14 to 20. And Micic is there. So that's basically like giving them 2 points. Here's some howls, but it doesn't affect Micic. You know, Lassie coaches in the Japanese B League, and they're talking to the B League referee Takaki Kato. He's not happy. He's not happy, Lassie.
Isn't there a team in that league called the Happy Nets?
Yes, the Northern Happy Nets.
I always like that nickname.
Akita Northern Happiness. Oh, Kamwa almost fell. He puts it up from deep.
And great team defense there to help Joker. Micic got to be careful with that free arm.
Yep. Oh, and great hustle, great job, Gustafsson, and well done, Kamwa, getting back. Kamwa fouled by Micic. 4th team foul.
Serbia, number 22, Micic, first personal foul in Serbia, 4 team fouls.
Again, we've seen Micic play well in the first half of the last 2 games. And then in the second half, I don't know if it's a conditioning issue, but he's kind of fallen off.
Oh, and a hold on Petrusev, got some Jantunen jersey, and that's going to put number 18 on the free throw line.
And Jeff, if you watch Finland and see the sideline play, the back door, Slovenia and Finland run this sideline play looking for that cutter, and they throw it a lot. Here they pick up the foul.
It looked like actually Jantunen also pushed off at the start of that play. A little unlucky for Petrusev.
He's trying to get leverage on the cut, but it's just an automatic. They get in the lineup, he basket cuts, they throw the ball, and a lot of times they'll get that easy 2 off the sideline. Slovenia and Finland, part of their playbook.
Murinen likes what he sees. Probably thinking about his next dunk that he's going to deliver if he gets back in the game.
It's like, I'm going to go off 2 feet. I'm going to go with one hand, cock it way back.
360 maybe.
Maybe.
He makes both, as long as he makes it. Otherwise, Lassie will bring him out. Finland back by 5. Micic, and from the baseline, Dobric, as easy as you like. Adam Maksani comes up and hands it off to Kamwa, who puts it up, and quick 3 by Kamwa. They get Micic to pick it up, and then, there's no need to hold there if you're Kamwa, because
but if you're watching Serbia, you want on-time playmaking from Micic. He held the ball there trying to get it to Joker. Just make the easy play. One pass away was Jovic wide open. He's holding the ball. He's covered. Move the ball. Again, they're fortunate they got the foul. So Micic says, hey, I picked up my dribble. But it's not just pick up my dribble. Again, if they're packing the paint, move the ball.
Kamwa has to sit down. I don't know what's worse, that you pick up your foul or that you put Jokic on the line. Because again, it's just giving away points.
And as he makes free throw after free throw, the howls get a little bit lighter and lighter. Not as much confidence that it's working from the Finland fans.
They have retreated into the wilderness.
It's a straight swish. They say, this guy, he's got us.
Yeah. He's not joking around. Goes to the bench. Finland up 1. So Markkanen back in the game. He's had a breather. Milutinov trying to stick with Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen turns and scores. Just need a breather.
Wow, just in the paint. Turn around. What a tough shot he made look easy.
Mike, this Finland team is threatening Serbia. Here's Dobric. He's got it. It's Isaac.
Jovic on the catch, pressured the rim, drew the defense to him, and kicked it to Dobric. Big shot, tying the game.
Sasu, Markkanen from deep. That was short, but Sasu Saline able to get the rebound. Gets it to Markkanen. And gets it up, and he's fouled by Jovic. That's number 4.
Jeff, one thing you look for in players is skill at extension. Watch this extension on the fade, hanging in the air. And again, you see the penetration and pitch. Look at this.
That was the previous time with Milutinov.
Like, Milutinov is a 7-footer. Contesting that shot, can't block it.
I think Jovic fouled him twice. He grabbed his jersey as he went up, and then he hit him on the arm. But I think he must be shaking his head that he's mad that he made the foul. 21 points for Lauri Markkanen. Make it 22. And it's back to a 2-point lead for Finland. And Finland disrupts here at the end without committing a foul. Micic has it. He gets a 3 up. 3 quarters in the books, and Finland putting on one of their best shows here at the FIBA EuroBasket. Now in Riga, 68-66 over Serbia. 10 minutes remaining.
You have a couple numbers to look at here. 32% from 3 for Finland, 35 for Serbia, 24 free throw attempts to 12. Serbia for Finland, establishing the post, pressuring the rim. Again, 32 to 28 rebound advantage for Finland, surprising, but 16 offensive rebounds. This has been the thorn in the Serbian side today, the extra possessions. Points in the paint narrowing 22 to 18 for Serbia. Bench points 19 to 11, Serbia over Finland. We've got a great fourth quarter here in the fourth game of the day. What a great day of basketball here at EuroBasket in Riga.
As you look at the highlights, just to update you on the foul issues, Filip Petrushev and Nikola Jovic each with 4 fouls. Nikola Jokic has 3. That's for Serbia. And 3 fouls for Mira Little, 4 for Olivier Kamwa, and 4 for Jacob Grandison. Also, Elias Valtonen has 3 for Finland. Scanning the QR code to get courtside 1891 to watch live streams, extended video highlights, and keep up with international basketball. And Jovic was trying to say he didn't foul Markkanen, and Markkanen was just telling him to get real.
Get real. It's so about to get real.
It's about to get down. Micic takes it in. Jovic open. That's a mistake. He misses. And Mikko Murinen in the game and comes up with a nice rebound. He was behind, but look at the length on that young man. Markkanen steps back. That's off. Jovic. Foul before. I don't think that this Finland team though wants to give away all these fouls only to get back into the bonus for Serbia, because that's really hurt them tonight. That's the first. Micic takes it deep, forcing it in, and Markkanen knocks it out of bounds.
So we've seen Micic make an impact passing and hitting shots. Where he struggled is on his drives, often over-penetrating. Keep it simple in this fourth quarter.
It's 11:21 at night. Local time. Entry pass, Jovic gets it up, misses another one, and they battle for the rebound, and Serbia come up with it once again. Micic left open, says why not? He misses, and Markkanen able to rebound it. Markkanen, the double team comes, and the foul on Markkanen.
So how about this? You got the Finland bench calling for a flop, and you got the Serbian bench calling for unsportsmanlike. Both sides really into this game.
That was definitely a flop by Dobric. Certainly got under the skin of Dobric. Well, Jokic back in with 8.5 minutes to go. Micic. Jokic open for deep. That's off.
Always tough to just come right off the bench in the game, your first possession.
This is where he's unstoppable.
Yes. And again, if you're watching Micic, he's holding on to the ball just a split second too long. He put Jokic in a situation where he had to shoot that ball.
He's a guard that likes to have the ball, though, in his hands. It sticks.
Truth.
Murinen, he's got it. If you're old enough, you're good enough. No, if you're good enough, you're old enough. Young team now inside to Jokic. Oh! Goal interference. But nevertheless, a message sent by Murinen.
You can see Jokic sealing for position. They throw to the second feeder high-low. And there's the athleticism just springing up there. Just caught it right over the rim.
Yeah, it was just on its way down. Great try. .1 meters in height, 18 years of age.
Look at Bildridge pressure the ball.
Now more back in. He's got the 4 fouls. Almost got tied up. He gets it to Murinen. Here's Miro Little. To the corner it goes. Grandison rims out. And it goes off of Serbia. They might challenge this. And they will challenge.
Bodies flying everywhere under the basket.
Watch this. Either Jokic or Little. Maybe they'll look at it from the spider angle.
We love the spider camera.
What was the other angle that was?
I want to hear it again. We're going to have to ask these guys, like, what are the names of your camera?
You have to ask Callio.
Yes.
The out of bounds for white, no, for blue. The initial decision was the ball for blue. Let's go. Roll the play.
This is go back a little bit, please. Go back a little bit. So let's go. This is the arm of the blue. Go ahead.
Blue, 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 blue. So blue.
Yeah. Let's go to see this angle.
Okay, show me this one. Okay, white.
This is white.
White, 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 white.
Go, stop, and now change it, and now change the angle.
This one. Go back. Go. Go, go. White, white. Blue. Okay. After the review, the call was overturned. The goal ball for black or white. White ball. Okay, let's go. 5.
So challenge is successful. .71-70. That's why teams are given the challenge to challenge. So you're happy.
Good work from Coach Pesic there.
Oh, they also tend to be a little bit upset because you have to use it, but anyway, that's just the way it goes.
At least it was productive. They get the ball down 1, 7 minutes to play.
Finland lead it by 1. And the help comes. Grandison knocks it away, triggers a break. Finland. Murinen for 3. Are you kidding me? The young man. He's not only a dunker, he's a three-point shooter. Micic has it. Serbia down 4. Here is Jokic getting inside, and the blocking foul called on Jantanen. Mike, we haven't even spoken about this, but remember it was the round of 16 that was the undoing of Serbia at the last EuroBasket against Italy. That was the blocking foul that was called on Jantanen.
And Jeff,
the steal.
Great defense from Grandison here. And then again, like you said, he's not just a dunker showing off that three-point range, but this is Nikola Jokic's 11th foul that he's drawn in this game. The game is so physical in the paint with him.
Takes a beating for Serbia.
He's about to shoot free throws, 15 and 16.
This is why he's such a complete player. But Marinkovic, meanwhile, is coming in for the first time tonight.
The question is on the defensive end. Serbia's got to find a way to put some stops together and finish possessions with defensive rebounds.
Oh, only makes 1 of 2. Oh, there you have it. Little tries to get it to Murinen. And, well, that's a close call that goes Finland's way.
Now, again, they love to just lob it up to Markkanen right here at the rim.
Kama open, that looks good. It was short, but Markkanen gets the rebound, gets it to Murinen, and he's fouled by Guduric. And Guduric doesn't like the fact that Murinen swung at him, and definitely Murinen needs to be careful. We saw him kind of go after, well, he kind of stood in front of Stefan Jovic earlier. And I think Guduric might have a point here. Watch this. He's hacked, so that's okay. Oh, and that was a clear kind of swipe by Murinen, which in this situation would be a disaster if they called a technical foul on him. And I think it's very potentially fortunate that they've already used their challenge. He does not mind poking the bear. You got to have somebody in that Finland team to tell young Kimmo, hey, just rein it in, buddy.
Yeah, well, also, too, you know, they've used their challenge successfully, but also, too, this has got to be the time where Guduric and these guys are saying, hey, review it on an official review.
Takes his time, makes the second. See if Guduric can do something to get him out of his skin. Here's Finland, though, up by 4 with 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go.
And again, there's the 4-point advantage, but you're also on your 4th foul, so Serbia's about to be in the bonus. And again, I like...
Grandison's fouled out.
Oh, his defense will be missed, but I like Guduric handling the ball at the top in those pick and rolls for Serbia. He's just so good creating space and using his body. Here's another guy, Jovic, put the ball in their hands to make plays down the stretch.
Here's Kama trying to stick with Jokic. Goes back out to Guduric. He gets up a 3. You know it. You don't poke the bear.
So Finland doubles on the dribble, and Guduric steps up to make him pay.
And now Murinen has it knocked away, but then Valtonen steals it right back, and he tries to get it to Murinen. But Murinen wasn't ready or wasn't aware the pass was coming.
Take a look here. One-on-one, step back 3. Serbia now with a chance to take the lead.
Jantanen will be coming back into the game shortly. The potential is there for Murinen, but still some work to be done. Meanwhile, Jovic gets in, and the pass intercepted. Oh, and then the telegraph pass read by Jovic. He gets it right back. Markkanen will be kicking himself after that turnover. Markkanen trying to stick with Jokic, who gets it up. And Jokic gets it back, and he's fouled! Unbelievable!
Well, we've seen some relentless efforts today from Porzingis with the putbacks, Markkanen, and now Jokic. Great effort here through the physicality. Look, it's 1-on-4, and he wins the battle.
Look at that.
Great hands, finishing in traffic. Jeff, that's the bucket that puts Serbia ahead.
The bucket, and also sends them to the line for a 2-point lead. Well, we don't listen in to timeouts in the fourth quarter. See the three-point shots. You know, just a thought. Finland had that opportunity, but they threw it away after they got the steal. But again, you look at Murinen, and he's just a incredible talent. And there is an element of the game where you don't back down from anybody.
But there's also a next play mentality where whatever has just happened, we can't waste time yelling at referees or having our head down pouting. We got to be ready for that next play. So there's a little immaturity aspect, which is normal. This is a young kid.
He's 18.
And he's playing on a high level.
Look at the points tracker. So Markkanen had more in the first quarter. Jokic more in the second. Each had 6 in the third. And Jokic has 7 in the fourth. Markkanen has yet to score in this fourth quarter. So Murinen sits down.
Jeff, Jokic, 12 fouls drawn, and as he steps to the line, this will be his 17th free throw attempt. He's now 12 for 16, and we've got the Serbian armpit section going crazy behind their bench.
Yep, because it's Saturday Night Fever. Jokic, another free throw. He's got 29 points. And a foul on Jokic, that's number 4. You definitely don't want to lose him. Hashtag make your mark. Just wanted to say that.
It sounded good.
Sasu Salin inbounds it to Valtonen. Here's Markkanen. Shot clock going down. Markkanen has to get rid of it. Valtonen. And fouled before the shot with 4.1 seconds to go.
So, Jeff, as you saw the last possession, when they got the switch, Markkanen had the ball, and Jovic stayed to protect Jokic. Forced the pass out of his hands, then they rotate, but they're pulling over from the backside. If they're aware and can put a shooter on the backside, they can skip it and get an open three. Put Salin back there.
Or you could put Miro there.
Either way.
Here's Sasu Salin setting the pick. Valtonen drives in. Tough take from Elias Valtonen to tie it.
Again, great offense there for Finland. They put Jokic in a closeout situation.
Well, this is shaping up to be the closest game of the day. Tied. 3:50 remaining. Guduric for 3, that's off, well short. Valtonen tempted. It's the Finn in him. He wants to launch the 3, but instead he holds it. He gets it to Markkanen. He puts it up. That's good. And it's Finland back in front.
Good patience from Finland. Again, they're really making Jokic guard in those switch situations.
They get it to Jokic. He goes up and settles for 2 free throws. The foul on Jantunen. 4 fouls on Jantunen, and what a great make. Meanwhile, this is a terrific drive by Valtonen, which put them up. He's got 30 points, 8 rebounds, and he's doing most of his damage from the free throw line. He's 13 of 17, but he doesn't make both. Now 14 of 19 at the line. Finland with a 1-point lead and a thriller here in the Arena Riga. Miro Little, gets the pass, the 3-point shot, rimmed out. The ball knocked away. Looked like Valtonen had knocked one in. Now Serbia with a chance to go back up. Goodrich to the corner, Jovic for 3. Another miss. Miro Little, Elias Valtonen playing a central role in the attack right now for Finland. Everybody on the court is a danger for the Susiyengi. Miro Little drives in, gets blocked out of bounds by Jokic. 3.8 seconds on the shot clock. 2 minutes and 1 second remaining.
Again, smart play by Little, driving the gap, but look at the length. Now what you're going to see here, again, they like to run this pop. Look for Markkanen popping to the corner for this catch and shoot 3.
2 minutes remaining.
Well defended.
Valtonen for 3. Yes! Valtonen gives Finland a 4-point lead. And what a role this young man has played in the 4th quarter.
Again, they guarded the first action well. And we've said the 3-point shooting has been open with the Jokic matchup the entire game. Big shot for Valtonen.
Oh, Valtonen. This is experience. Playing in those qualifiers, playing in those big games at the World Cup, at the Olympic qualifying tournament. Serbia just 1 of 7 from 3-point range in this 4th quarter. Finland 3 of 6, 7 from the bench.
They've stepped up.
Valtonen started this game. He's got 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. He does have 4 fouls, as does Jantunen, as does Kamwa. And Mike, 158 is an eternity.
Plenty of time, but again, it's about getting consistent defensive stops and defensive rebounds. The 3-point shooting is a big weapon for Finland.
Yeah, they're 14 of 40, 35%. That's more than acceptable. Serbia 9 of 30 from deep. And look at Jokic's playing time today, almost 32 minutes. He really doesn't sit down. He's got 4 fouls. And again, it was Italy that knocked Serbia out of FIBA EuroBasket 2022 in the round of 16. I would say this would be an even bigger upset if Finland were able to pull it off. Here's Serbia coming out of the timeout. They get it to Jovic, left corner. Good! Clutch!
Middle pick and roll with Jokic. You're so worried about the Joker in the paint. There's the ball movement we talked about with Micic holding on to it. It's quick swing to the corner. Jovic just missed the last three. He hits that one.
Here's Markkanen, finds his way inside, gets up, misses, there's a tip. And it's Valtonen once again, putting on the Superman cape.
19th offensive rebound of the game, surrender.
Guduric for three, misses. Miro Little with the rebound. Finland, quite possibly on the cusp of arguably their greatest win. Not just in this EuroBasket, potentially in their history. Here's Markkanen, he puts it up from deep. In and out, but the offensive rebound for Jantanen.
That was their last foul to give, fortunate.
Guduric going for the rebound, commits the foul, but look at this exceptional play by Valtonen. He's just everywhere right now.
20 offensive rebounds.
Jovic hit that three. Little inbounds it. We're inside the final minute. A shot here could really be huge. Valtonen, God! Valtonen! Once again! Elias Valtonen has taken over Riga. Sensational! Unbelievable! A team with so many stars like Little, Markkanen, and it's Valtonen who's coming through in the clutch for Finland.
He eyed up Jokic and buried it.
Look at him go! Well, I can't quite believe it, Mike. Finland, you know, we saw them kind of fade in their game against Germany. Look at that, 12-5 in the last 3, 48. And we talked about supporting cast, and guess what? It looks like Finland's supporting cast is getting it done tonight.
So impressive. Serbia seemed to take control. And this run, this 12-5 run, late in the fourth quarter, in winning time, they're positioned.
Energy tracker for Markkanen. No surprise, he's rarely out of the game. They advance the ball after the timeout. So they take 10 seconds off the shot clock. Here's Guduric. Fakes, gets it up, in and out. Markkanen with the rebound, and now Finland in no rush. Oh, Jokic almost, he definitely had a touch. Markkanen has it. And he is fouled by Jovic. The magnitude of this win, if Finland can hold on Finland basketball on this tournament, would be utterly incredible. Serbia, one of the teams, probably before the Bogdanovic injury, everybody would have said this is a team to beat. Everybody did.
They played like it all the way through Group A and just dropped a great game to Turkey. But I think everyone had them rebounding today. Everyone except the Susajengi fans, Jeff.
Well, the Susajengi have saved their best for this moment. And their superstar, Lauri Markkanen, is on the line. And instead of the MVP chance for Jokic, they're now for Lauri. 8 points the difference. Serbia in trouble. Guduric for three. The ball bounces out to Jovic, and he makes it. And back to a two-possession game. It's not over, folks, until
it's over. But again, you see, when you're playing the fouling game, you've got to start earlier, right? You don't really have time if they're making these free throws. It's already a 6-point game, a two-possession game. It's about to be a 3-possession game when he makes one.
Well, they beat Croatia in the round of 16 in 2022. But this is a different beast tonight. They're about to beat Serbia if they can hold on
And Jeff, this is why we love basketball. What a great day of games we've had here in Riga.
Well, this is why Finnish basketball fans love basketball.
Well, this is an amazing win. If they can finish it in this last 23 seconds, they're in position.
Remember the 10,000 fans they took to the 2014 FIBA Basketball World Cup? This is a country that loves the Susi-Yengi. And there will be a Finnish invasion. And look at the Serbia fans. They can't hold it in. They are in shock. They are about to fall to Finland. Abramovic brings it up. Jokic from deep. He's got it. Don't check out yet. It's a 5-point game. And Markkanen is fouled. You know, Serbia missed their first 7 threes in the fourth quarter. But what we saw was Finland raise their level to a point that really we hadn't seen before.
No, again, like you said, the role players really stepped up. The three-point shooting brought him back like lightning.
Well, they should build a statue for Elias Valtonen after this and put it in Tampere, because he has played the best basketball of his life, at least for this Finland national team, considering what's at stake. Now he misses that one with 13.8 seconds left, still time. And it's tough to absorb for the basketball fans of Serbia. Markkanen makes the second. The winner of this game takes on either France or Georgia in the quarterfinals. And Markkanen rebounds it. And Finland are going to do it. Finland have shocked Serbia here in the Arena Riga. They have done it. Their greatest moment in international basketball history. A phenomenal result for Lassi Tuovi and the Susi-Yengi. A toughness, a confidence, the talent level, the physicality. It was all there, the bench, you name it. They wanted it more, and they have just claimed the biggest scalp of this FIBA EuroBasket in the round of 16. Mike Speechless Taylor, what have you got to say?
24 assists, 15 made threes, but the number one is the 20 offensive rebounds. A sign of activity, of effort. They put their heart into this game, Jeff.
92-86, Finland stuns Serbia to advance to the quarterfinals of FIBA EuroBasket 2025.
Good job! Hey, fucking job! I'm not fucking leaving!
So much, Mike, so much time and effort, you know, and investment and support that they put into Finland, and finally they get a huge dividend as we see these final numbers. And again, to me, as good as that win over Croatia was 3 years ago, this one just puts it, this is off the charts.
This is next level. You beat one of the pre-tournament favorites. Players saluting fans, having fun. Great moment for them all. Great moment for Lassi. But again, this is an organization, a national team that you respect. They do it the right way. They've got great culture. They're building. And again, we talk about the Serbia tradition, but this Finnish tradition is also really positive and something to be respected. This is a big, big moment for Finland basketball.
You look at the fourth quarter plays, and, well, you can just absorb what you see. Jokic, when he's out there, you just think they're going to win. And honestly, I didn't think they would win tonight. I wasn't sure if they could win. And they have proved me wrong. And I think what shocks me the most is how well it's not just Lauri Markkanen played tonight, but it's everybody else.
And isn't that the sign of a great team? Your leader sets the tone and everyone else, he raises everyone else's level.
Well, it's called growing up is what it's called.
I agree with that. This is a great step forward for some of these young role players. Outstanding win.
They're going to have to celebrate tonight, enjoy tonight, let the coaches go to work, start looking at the game tape. And for Jokic, honestly, the guy is such a pro. You can't do any more than he did for this national team. And he'll know that. I mean, he was sensational once again.
Well, they put themselves in position in winning time, but it was Finland who made the run, who played better down the stretch.
33 points, 8 rebounds for Nikola Jokic. This guy is the guy that really came through at the end. Elias Valtonen, I couldn't be happier for the guy. Doesn't get really any of the attention. He's going to get it after this, and so is that guy, Lassi Tuovi. His team has just beaten the tournament favorites. Well, in tears, they go. What a game. Look at the road to the final. So Finland will take on the winner of France, Georgia. You see Germany winning earlier. They await the winner of Italy, Slovenia. Turkey await the winner of Poland, Bosnia and Herzegovina. And the winner of Israel, Greece will take on Lithuania. The FIBA EuroBasket, the absolute toughest tournament to win. Probably, certainly Continental Championship, and you could argue international basketball.
We've had great games today. I can't wait to see the games tomorrow.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Let's get it.